Alright, we got more rain in Dallas. Rain, rain, rain. So I have nothing to do but sit around and play on the radio. There's another test going on, another contest, I should say. This one is the K1USN slow speed test. They let you go up to a maximum of 20 words a minute. Max 20 words a minute right there. The exchange is a name plus a state. And you can contact people once per band. Again, this is contestcalendar.com. You can get information on it here. It's a very loud signal. Since they don't require you to upload the logs either, I'm just going to log these in hammers. The one that I've been hearing is WK0B. It's a Greg, and somewhere it doesn't list the state here. I'm going to set my speed at, I'm going to leave it at 18. Someone complains, I'll change it. Alright, so we got WK0B. Oop, forgot to turn my keyer back on. I'm going to check my volume this time. The audio was a little low. Alright, I got to turn the keyer back on since I'm using the paddles now. Keyer on, break-in is on. It says thank you SST, and he gives his call. He said K question mark. Got my mic moved closer. This is a slow speed test, under 20 minutes. They want a name, they want a state. Alright, he's not hearing me. Can't see that key. There we go. Came back with my call sign. Greg. And Joe. Thank you, he says. So I'm going to make sure I note that as a slow speed test, SST. And we will save and move on. smaller so I can see it. And make that smaller. And I'm just using hammers for the logging part of it. Since it's a slow speed test, people aren't really trying to go fast or contest or anything like that. If you look at the waterfall, you see all the signals jumbled together because they use certain frequencies for this contest. Let's see if I can pick this one up. Can't tell who the activator is though. $14,028.9. Sounds like you got two on the same frequency. So I'll wait and see if I can figure out who's who. I heard someone sending SST. So I got to see if I can get in here. Now he's not sending the SST. There he is. W0EAS. Let's see if that's Eric. Oh, they're sending the name first and then the state. I think I sent a signal report. I said it was signal report before. They just want a name and a state. I forgot. So this one is Eric. See if I can get him on this next go around. Court Smith says good evening. Hello. This is the slow speed test. Trying to make some few contacts before the hour's up. You can see his signal is +10 to me. W0EAS. He said, thank uniform. Thank you. He's sending a CQ again. SST. That's Eric M.A. And he goes right back into his SST. He's not waiting around to make friends. He's just trying to make contacts. This contest is only an hour long. Here's the exchange, name plus state. And it lasts from 00 to 01 Zulu time, which is 7 to 8 Central time. So I'm not even looking at any of the spot pages. I'm just scrolling up and down the band here. And if you look at the waterfall down here, you can see all the signals are jumbled up in one place. Let me see if they've got that on this thing. This scores? No, it's there. That's the link to their main page. Somewhere on here it shows what frequencies they use. These right here. 14045 is what they suggest. But you got people above 045 and below 445. Let's see if I can find some more. Looks like they're all out to the right. Now that one's going a little bit slower. I have to slow down to reply to that one. If that's the activator. Thank you. 73 and a dit. There's the CQ. SST. W7SW. Why I'm getting this offline bullcrap again in Hammers. Let me close Hammers and reopen it. Alright, it's closed. I gave it a second. Let's go back into Hammers. Sometimes when it goes into that offline mode, it doesn't pull up the state. It downloads a list of call signs and all of them don't have the state included. But it's helpful if I could see the state to help confirm if this is the right call sign. W7SW, although they've stopped calling CQ. Yeah, Scotty in Arizona. Someone could be responding to him here, though, that I couldn't hear, which is why there's this big long pause. And I was using the straight key in the other video for SKCC. But you see here, you just press on the left side for your dits, on the right side for your DAWs. It's a lot easier with the paddle, I think. Easier than the straight key. Alright, I wonder if he just left the frequency here, because I don't hear him anymore, so I'll go hunt some more. $30.9, I already got that. 4031. That's WKOB, I already got him. There's a slow one right there. So you'll get a range of speeds here, anywhere from 5 words a minute up to about 20. I'll slow down to 13. See if I can get the call sign though. Okay. 1. K1. That might be K1USN. K1USN. Bonus for those. Good luck, Joe. Thank you, he says. Alright, that is K1USN. You get some kind of a bonus for those. And I did talk to W7SW. No, I didn't talk to him. So we're gonna log K1USN. If I did talk to that one, I'll go back and log it. It was SST. And we'll go save. And we'll go find the next one. Just looking at the waterfall. No DX spotters, no ham alerts. Just looking at the waterfall. $35.4. That's given a PH instead of a SST. So they're not in the slow speed contest. So I move on. I'm not hearing a call sign on this one, so I'm not sure who's who. Set a WI question mark. Oops, that reminds me I need to turn my speed back up. Alright, I'm not hearing the CQSST. I assume this is not a slow speed test caller. Looks like all the SST is below 40. Alright, so I might have to find a frequency and call CQ. Let's look at 28.3. 14028.3. Let's see if we can squeeze this in. I want to see if I hit the reverse beacon network. So I'm going to set my frequency to 14028.3. I haven't heard anything in the last few minutes here. So let's give them a, what do you call it? QRL. QRL is the frequency in use. I sent a QRL with a question mark, wanting to know if anybody's there. If something came back, anything at all, I'd know someone's on the frequency, so I'd go somewhere else. SWR is at 2. Let me adjust that. Alright, so nobody answered, so let's give it a try. I can actually put this down lower. No, I want it right there. I want this where I can see it. Right there. Move that out of the way. 14028.3 it says. And it's called CQ SST for slow speed tests. And then my call sign. And you can see there's a bunch of CW going on right now because of the test here. The slow speed test. I consider 18 words a minute slow. Although I may drop it down to 16. I'll drop it down to 16. They do have a medium speed test that you can get in if you want to go a little faster than 20 words a minute. But those people actually go 20 to 30 words a minute, so I can't really decode that fast yet. So I'll stay down at my 18 words a minute. Da, 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 da. I don't think the reverse beacon network likes that SST in there. But I've sent out, what, 3 CQs and no response yet. I may have to just send a normal CQ out to get to the reverse beacon network. Let's try it. Yep, there it goes right there. Dog! I'm being heard everywhere. KI5 Whiskey Whiskey Tango. You can see right here from the reverse beacon network all of these all of these heard by CQ when I left out the SST, and my ham alert picked it up also at 19 dB. That's a pretty good signal. This one's got 31 dB. Look at some of the signal reports here. We got a low of 7 and a high of 29, it looks like. A high of 31. So my signal is getting out, just no one's responding right now. See that KC4 just picked me up right there. So I'm wondering if it's if the reverse beacon is looking for that DE in front of the call sign, because I didn't send the DE when I originally sent the CQ-SST, but this time I did. I will try that next time. No one's responding. I assume everyone's worn out from the SKCC, but this is just a very simple contest, the slow speed contest. You're sending a name and a state. How many did I do here? 1, 2, 3. I did 3 real quick. And you don't have to turn in the logs, but I'll keep calling CQ until the contest is over and show you how easy it is to log the contest. Toot, 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 toot. I got an N and I didn't hear anything else. Not hearing anything. NHHWV. right, N8HWV. That's from Wisconsin. SST. And we'll do another CQ. N8CC. N8CC. Jeffrey in Michigan. We're at 747. All right, I'm not really good at listening for the names, so I try to write down some of the names. If I can catch part of the name, I can confirm it on in hammers here because it's pulling it from QRZ. But I'm not good right now at getting the complete names. There comes a bunch of people hearing me again on the DX cluster. And it looks like if you send CQ and then the SST, the reverse beacon is looking for that DE in front of your call sign. Because I only sent CQ one time. All right, 7:49. Got about 10 more minutes. I'm going to just keep calling CQ for 10 more minutes on this. Because I'm not getting much on 40 meters yet, I will stay on 20 meters here. There's W0EAS that I talked to earlier. It's listed right there. And I'm still better at writing down the call sign instead of keeping it in my head. They call it head copy. I started out back in 2023 at about 10 words a minute, and I was just hunting POTA. That's all I did was just hunt POTA. But the more I did it, the easier it got. So I increased the speed. I think I went 10 to 12 to 14 to 15. I did 16 and now I'm at 18. So I'm at 18 words a minute. I feel pretty comfortable with that. And I'm just sending CQ, SST, and then my call sign 2 times, then a K at the end. Alright, nobody's responding. I'm hearing rain outside. Let's see if we got more rain out there. Yep. More rain coming through. So I'm going to have to pull down my antenna in a few minutes before the heavy stuff gets here. But I'm still trying to finish this off. I had the other screen open. I had that open. So let's do... I forgot the DE. Ah, it still came up. They still hear me there. Alright, so there's only 8 minutes left in the contest. And I think I've got enough of them. Where did I put it? I closed that window. So let me get back in there. Alright, 8-day calendar. We were on... What was it? The slow speed test here. Alright, this is where you upload your scores here. And we want to look for the slow speed contest. It's normally right up top. There it is. No, that's medium speed. There's slow speed test today. And I think you have to figure out how to... You have to figure out your multipliers. So let's go back to the contest calendar. Let's go 8-day. Let's go where? I can turn that radio off. Alright, it's going to be under the rules. There's somewhere where it tells you how to do the thing. Let me unplug my radio real quick. It's starting to rain outside. Hold on. All right, we are unplugged while the rain passes over. I don't think that's the right link. Find the rules at here. Okay, that's a different link. Somewhere on this page it tells you about the scoring. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Simplified rules. Oh, simplified scoring here. Blah, 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 blah. All right, you get... Well, let me make this larger so you can see it. Right, 1.4 each contact Multipliers are the sum of the states and the DXCCs. All of mine were local, so that shouldn't be a problem. There was some type of bonus for work in K1USN. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Scoring, multipliers, blah blah, no DXC, multipliers, stations, work each station total. There's something. Well, I'm going to have to miss that multiplier then because I don't see it here. Let's see if I control find K1USN. It's listed 8 times. Minimize that. Follow the link. Well, I guess there is no multiplier anymore. So it's going to be the number of contacts times the different number of states that I have. So let's go back to hammers. And I'm missing a state for W0EAS. So let's go find out what their state is. W0EAS. Their state is Missouri. I will go in and edit that so that it shows Missouri. State MO. Save changes. There was another one that was WK0B that I don't have a state for. WK0B. Ah, darn it. All right, they're in Minnesota. So I'm going to edit that one so that it says Minnesota. And we will save the changes. All right, so my contacts are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 contacts in 5 different states. So my multiplier is 5. So if we go back to the scoring summary page, no, we go here. Where is it? All right, we want the slow speed test. Okay, I've lost my place altogether. So we were on the contest calendar site again. All right, we're looking for the slow speed test, which is here. And then it says post your log, and you click this link. It says, now that says summaries. And then it says current over here. There's the slow speed test. I'll put in my email address. K1 Whiskey Tango. Call used K1 Whiskey Tango. Class single op power. Low power. I wasn't QRP. I was at 40 watts. Op time was 1 hour. QTH is Texas. club. I don't think they would have my club here. I believe these are slow speed test clubs. I saw DFW contest group. I'm not in any of those clubs. Let's go. 5 contacts and 5 multiples. Total is 5. Total is 5. The total score is 25. All right, if you wanted to put some notes there, you can, and then you hit submit. And that's all you have to do to submit your score. And they'll keep a record of your contact. They don't keep a record of your contacts, just your scores that you put in. Because it's not really a contest, it's just designed to help you get on the air. And I've misplaced that. There it is. All right, that again was the slow speed test. And we'll go back to this for probably the 6th time. You can always check the contest calendar for any contests that are coming up. It'll give you rules. It'll give you links to the sites. Now see, this link is changed again. See, it says find rules and it says that link. See, that's a different link. Oh, that's because that's the medium speed test. I want to go here, K1USN.com. If you go to this page, there's a lot of information about the slow speed tests and the frequencies they operate on and the dates that they have their tests. This was the Monday test because they're using UTC time. They also have a test on Friday, which is between 3 and 4 Eastern time, which is 2 and 3 Central time. And again, it's a very simple contest. The exchange is just your name and your state. That's all you have to do. So 73 guys, thanks for watching yet another live stream because it's raining outside and I don't have anything else to do. 73.